Okay, so this is so this is going to be a live from the Great Royal Rumble is on set here for. Okay, so welcome here on live on the Royal Rumble 2023, an announcement for the party and to go through the predictions in the Royal Rumble 2023. And if you want to know what do you think of yourself, you have a lot of WWE going through a lot of any potentially for the prediction of the Royal Rumble entry. It would be for Legends, WWE Legends return, and the Hall of Fame returns, and the debut and returning, and then to someone else. And then think about if we have a Cody Rhodes already going to Royal Rumble, just like a Triple H that will be. And to quite to be honest with it, it's exact same thing for the Triple H returns to the Madison Square Garden on Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden. But now Cody Rhodes is going to return it as well. But in the meantime, I had the very in the prediction. So if you want some, let me know if you have any questions. If you have a Royal Rumble 2023 prediction, so comments down below, and I would love to see it for what it's like.
Champions League, United States WCW, the NWA Hollywood Holdings Energy World Championship.
So this is what we're talking about. Alright. If you cricket's it okay. So if you cricket then take it very seriously if you want it. Yes?
Alright. I'm upstairs in my office.
What you doing up there in your life?
Yes, I'm alive in the predictions to Royal Rumble. Should go on live.
Huh?
You should go on and see it for the live.
I am watching it right now.
Okay. Alright, so if you comments down below for whatever you wanted for what's your prediction to Royal Rumble match? What should we return to? What star should be the NXT star goes back into WWE before releasing the AEW, and this is overthinking completely insane after the Triple H has been head of the creative of the WWE for the NXT star bring back. So for the meantime, what do you know the thing is gonna be? Thing is so closest to both Triple H and Tony Khan is going to hell of fun on each other. This is not only one of the places about the AEW versus WWE. Go to war for the invasion, like a WCW that way. And it is not only one of the thing is WWF go to war for alliance between the ECW and WCW goes every single across shows. It's so very specifically entirely for everyone, the fans of WWE. The one thing about WWE fans, even WCW fans and ECW fans and the like, TNA fans and New Japan Pro Wrestling fans and blah 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 blah, all a bunch of fans, a bunch of companies, and for all wrestling companies, and there's so many things, all very things about that way. So what expected to see what they think is like. So what is why? What if AEW invaded the WWE? That is a very question in minds. We gotta think about it. Like, what if AEW and ROH, Ring of Honor, invaded the WWE for that way? Even though that they had Cesaro, Samoa Joe, and then Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan Danielson, as they call him, CM Punk, and Jon Moxley. Oh, my brothers is joining, so we are watching Royal Rumble pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Yes, this is what I love to go watching Royal Rumble next year. Royal Rumble party is going to announce this for next year on January 2023, and we're going to excited. And now, what was I? Such as Samoa Joe and Claudio and Cesaro, Jake Hager, Jack Swagger, Chris Jericho, and Adam Cole, and Bobby Fish, and the Undisputed Era, Undisputed Elite, and CM Punk, and Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, William Regal, and so much NXT stars and WWE legend stars, which is heavily going back in a major company for the Triple H goes through for the bringing back in of both WWE stars into the head of creative into the Royal Rumble. Especially the Fiend Bray Wyatt, they're going through back in the WWE after it be released in 2021 last year, been continuing in the WWE since COVID-19 was just a budget cut, and to see one thing it is about the so Bray Wyatt has been released in the WWE contract during the last year. But now the Bray Wyatt is gonna major announcement is going back to WWE or AEW debut when and ever it is. This is not only one to saying, but the other saying, but the other hand, if you only want to think that Twitter himself, the Twitter of the Winham 6 and the brave Wyatt been through for a lot of so much times in so many ways to go through for a lot of companies and so making understanding for what it is for fans who don't really understanding, and for the not the only one trying to say, and that everyone is gonna be for a lot of the majors and the wrestling companies, like bar none, to some have a lot of, if Stephanie McMahon was the CEO of WWE, chairwoman, after Mr. McMahon has been retired for WWE. For this time, Triple H is the head creative for WWE, brings back an NXT star to the debut of the WWE Raw and SmackDown, and all with a lot of ways in the WWE. And this is way impossible for an NXT star goes back at WWE company itself. But Tony Khan is irate about this, and to see what it's like, this is not good for Tony Khan. About the thing is, this is not only the Swerve and then hit Raw returns and then Swerve goes back at WWE, is just about the, I don't know. But because Keith Lee was in the WWE during that time, because he was an AEW debut, because it was so not good about him. He's going back at WWE after they going through lost for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, and for all the through. I noticed and thinking this off. I'll know they think about it. It had affected the matter that Cody Rhodes is going to return to WWE, and I was hoping to think about it, or even returning AEW during that time, and as bringing back as an executive vice president, and the crowd will boo again, and the WWE is gonna disappoint for a lot, and for AEW is a lot of waste for all of this, because and then I want to say to this. I'm not going to say this right between the eyes about Triple H and Tony Khan for the mainstream role about cross both shows. I'm not going to be the wrestling career around. I am more than in a wrestling booker than to think about it, and I'm not a wrestling booker, and I'm not a one to try to say that and it's not a what if, and the see the thing that is going through about it. And if you matter of fact you're thinking about it exactly about the WWE major for the AEW to leaving the WWE stars leaving into the company, and it goes to debut of the AEW. That's a disappointed. Even 2022 at Triple H is the head of the creative at that time, because he was retired as a professional wrestling after he was in-ring retired from WrestleMania 32. What I was, perhaps it was thinking is a have to wait. There's so many ways and so a lot of wrestling stars is so waste in the WWE inspired contract, such as Mr. McMahon was an evil boss, and then in Triple H it was a good boss. And they had a creator. So that's a very question about it. And then I know that this Sting will be facing the Undertaker one last time for the first time at WrestleMania, but Sting on the other hand, if they're going through to fight against the Undertaker, but back in the 2014 and then 2015 and 16 and 17, and then all the thinking this is not going to happen, but it's alright. Yeah. So if you have to do comments down below, I am here to need know what is prediction of the Royal Rumble 2023. What is your prediction is going to be? My prediction is that Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So comments down below, what is your prediction? Roman Reigns all the way. Good question. Roman Reigns is on the way. Yeah, so I'll go ahead about the think about the Roman Reigns. Yes, and if you know that thinking of Roman Reigns is gonna have defending the undisputed WWE Universal Champion after winning the match against all the opponents. Just think about it. The thing is, if Nolan had The Rock returns to WWE Royal Rumble to face Roman Reigns and to see what I think is the cousins, the Usos, shockingly, but it is not only the spoiler alert, not the potentially the spoiler. And this is going to have the hell of a lot I think it's going through. The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. This is going to be a hell of the fun for the wrestling shows, and I think perhaps I look forward to see the world alike. So I'll go ahead Roman Reigns as well. Same thing. No crickets now, huh?
The new generation wrestlers very soon late because of the Crown Party is being sold out. So, two buses. Two buses.
Hello, no one is available to take your call at this time. Please leave a message after the tone.
Well, cricket again. Yup. That's a problem.
Did somebody say? Did someone say that CM Punk is no longer AEW World Champion? Why? But why? Well, that's okay. John Moxley is the undisputed AEW World Champion. That's fine. That's okay. All right. You know what they admire for the MJF or the WWE? Why? Why not? But the only reason, comments down below what do you know about the MJF goes to WWE after going to quit to the AEW, or Tony Khan will fire MJF from the AEW, said you are Mark. Because then he was a heel of all time. Because I don't care about him, about just saying he was a massive stupid man in the world today. Only one they thinking they had to say about MJF was the only one personally in the entire wrestling world has going to personally into this behind it. MJF doesn't deserve it. AEW chooses to quit, release, or fired. But that's your point for the MJF. F him. But as a great wrestling, I know that the Pinnacle lost from the what do I want to say? The Pinnacle lost from the Inner Circle on AEW Stadium Stampede #2 from under Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. That is, because MJF defeated CM Punk, defeated Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho defeated MJF as well. MJF will always face CM Punk. He defeated him because CM Punk defeated MJF from Revolution after Wardlow turned back on him, because Wardlow lost MJF from the Double or Nothing, because and then MJF goes to back and well, you know what he expected, because MJF goes back at AEW, blows away, remarkable. But then he's going to WWE. From that point, because of that, Tony did freak him. The Nightmare Factory.
Yeah, Nightmare Factory looked like the first Cody Rhodes as wrestling training school facility. Just look at it will look like without it. Filipino professional wrestler. Andy is a Filipino professional wrestler. Okay, so 136.
So we have, well, except cricket again, of course. Okay, now the crickets again. We'll see. Okay, so I think I have around another time, or so we could continue on a live stream. So I'm waiting for somebody to live streaming. Okay, so we're out of time for the Royal Rumble Prediction 2023 announced party. So if you want to know about the information into a live stream video, please like this button and click hit the subscribe button to the notification bell for the more videos and for watching Star Wars full movie, then GWE shows, and then all bunch of stuff and for you customized. So click the link in the description down below. Click on this into the channel. So hope you enjoyed this video on a live stream video, and I will see you in the next time. So leave a comments and subscribe.